recording. Open. Okay, time for Disney's Aladdin.
Again!
Again!
From 20 seconds ago when we screwed it up again!
Well, I feel like you're taking some of the credit from me here.
Yeah, that's true,
When
but...
I screwed it up. By forgetting to hit record after we had just done a recording where I didn't hit record.
The thing is, in all of the cases it wouldn't matter, but I don't want to make the same jokes I made.
Right.
Because it feels uncomfortable. I'm not doing a bit, I'm just reacting to what I'm seeing.
And unfortunately, we're not seeing much here.
No, not much at all.
Although, okay, so that wasn't very difficult. Difficult?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. I'm focused on this amazing game.
Okay, so to continue the conversation from the previous from the previous recording, I'm pretty sure that this is a very different version than the Genesis version.
It does seem different, doesn't it?
I feel like the Genesis version actually moved faster.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was a little bit like this feels a little choppy almost.
Yeah.
Like what can you Okay.
Wow, you got a shitload of apples from that. I was like going back and forth with like 3 or 4 apples at a time. You've got 39. You make my apples look like crap.
You have crab apples. He
couldn't just open the chest normally. He had to.
No, you gotta stomp it. Like, it's weird. It's not even remotely punishing. Like, it almost seems like it's difficult to get hit by something in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like... It actually reminded me a little bit of, like, Assassin's Creed and how, it wasn't platforming as much as it was just holding down A.
Right.
Like, well, actually, now that you've said all that, you're getting shot.
Yeah, well, I should have paid more attention to what a dick that guy was being. Oh, okay. Whoa. Why do we have the monkey? Does he do anything? Is Apu gonna... Abu, right?
Abu, yeah. Apu is the,
Yeah, I mean, he may come in later, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I assume they live in the same place.
I assume it's a lot like that, what was it? Dead to Rights franchise, where you become Apu and then he just, like, bites people's crotches in slow motion.
Why do we have break time? We just played for about a minute 30.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
I don't need a
like,
break.
How the Wii tells you to go outside and take a break.
Yeah.
This is, while we're going through this very painfully long...
Shut up, Wii. You're not my dad. Great, 2 up. We're not going to have time to use it, so it's irrelevant. Yep. If anything, that break time wasted our time.
Well, I'll try not to get the magic scarab this time.
Remind me, did they even have bows at any point during the movie?
I don't think so. Well, why?
Those are going to be all bruised now. I wouldn't collect those.
How did that guy even hurt me? He was just walking.
Have you ever walked into a pot? Oh, you could stub your toe pretty fierce.
And he doesn't look dead there. He just looks like he's, depressed.
Yeah,
emo.
Maybe winded. Emo.
He's just sitting there, he just got dumped by Princess Jasmine. Even though at the time he thought she was just some sort of, poor girl.
Right. I never really understood that about Aladdin. He seemed, like, unnecessarily pompous about that aspect of, oh, but she's a princess, now it matters. It's like, dude, treat people with respect, you fucking hobo. Well, what is that? What does the scroll do?
No, it's toilet paper.
Oh, good.
Oh, dude, you're falling into the same traps I did. And look at that, that guy was even, like, pointing and laughing at you. What a dick. You'll never learn. Yeah, you learned.
Boink.
Actually, I did kind of like that he turned red and started stomping his foot. That was a nice little touch.
Whoop. Whoop. The problem is the game is set up so that if you did it just right, you basically kind of like you'd get everything you needed to. Like at no point do you feel like there's any differences here.
Any real risk?
Yeah. As long as you know what you're dealing with each time. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it seems like it's the kind of thing that you could basically, after a couple of playthroughs, have memorized exactly what you're supposed to do.
Right. Ooh. Am I the only one who's a little unclear? I see. Up, 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 up. No.
You got shot and fell up.
Happens all the time.
Really, from the beginning of the stage?
I'm glad we don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore in games. I'm glad I wasn't born at a point where these are the only games I would have been able to play reasonably. Like, I'm glad I'm not an old man now who can't figure out how an Xbox even works.
And you're stuck playing
This, which, by all accounts, isn't terrible. Oh, right, I even forgot about those. You probably didn't notice that, did you? How I failed to use any apple in the last playthrough.
despite the fact that you had several of them.
Yup. Yeah, does that number ever decrease? Why do we have 95 apples?
Because every time you pick up one apple, it gives you 10. But every time you throw an apple, well, you throw an apple.
The thing about throwing an apple at someone is it's not really much of an attack.
No.
It'd be like, ow, an apple. That, that might bruise, might be some muscle soreness. I won't have to see a doctor, I can tell you that.
No. I mean, unless he throws it at, baseball pitcher speed.
Even so,
eye.
wouldn't the apple, well, at your eye maybe, but the apple would presumably just break apart. I mean, it's not like it has that much strength. If I can bite into it, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't just bust open on someone's head.
Well, I mean, 1 pound of pressure, dude.
That's true, 1 pound of pressure.
That's all it takes.
I'm glad you never forgot that fact.
I never forgot that. I mean, I feel like that's just, at that point, despite the fact this is a kid's game, you just threw a man off of, a 5th-story balcony.
Yeah.
He's going to die.
You're a murderer, hobo man.
Let's see what that magic piece of paper got us. Jack shit.
Did you ever play the game, the platformer that was based on, I want to say it was based on the movie, and I don't know if it was called Magic or The Bookkeeper or...
Oh, Page Master!
Page Master! Oh, Page Master. I've been meaning to go back and watch that for so long.
That was with Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd?
Yes. Seriously?
They don't reset your health between levels?
Right in the gut as well. Right in the gut. He's gonna bleed out. Oh, I guess I'll do the thing with the bread. What does bread do? Is that health?
No, it's just good with soup. And
it is good with soup. I will grant them that.
I mean, I can't think of a single soup I wouldn't want a piece of bread with. Unless it's like bread soup.
I was just gonna say bread soup, but I'm glad we both went to that place that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the fuck bread soup would be. Whatever. You don't even have to kill these dudes. Oh,
that should really give you an idea of how exciting this game is that we're talking about soup that doesn't exist.
Bread soup. We may have something there. I don't know. Why does it make that sound when you grab onto wood? Is it covered in moss?
It's really like wet, spongy wood.
It's cake wood. Oh, okay. This is the thing. Whatever.
Well, you don't have time.
To things.
To things.
What? Okay. How did he... God damn it, monkey. See, why was he even there? Unavoidable.
Right.
And he wasn't going to shoot you in time. So that's just putting an enemy there for the sake of it. It doesn't present a challenge.
My guess is this whole game exists to make kids feel like they're playing a difficult game, when in reality everything is laid out in a way that would be almost impossible to not win.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that we've died several times.
Well, we've died several times, but we have multiple lives and plenty of health and a shitload of apples, so we could open up our own store. He's got enough apples to open up an apple, street market thing. There's only, 7 apples over here?
See, and that's why, as much as he says that he steals because he's hungry, he's got 90 apples.
Yeah.
Come on. You now have 99 apples.
He's like people trying to justify, software piracy. Just admit that you want it for free. Is there really so much wrong with that? Yes, but do it anyway.
Oh, for a second I thought it was... Oh.
Is he a rapist? Oh, quick, kill the rapist! Die, rapist!
I think you probably have to jump on him.
Why?
Because it doesn't seem like those apples are really doing much.
Oh, he'll get the... Look at that. He's gonna get pissed soon.
His
Can you
hands
imagine?
are gonna hurt so bad from being repeatedly hit with apples.
Tons of apples. And look at the monkey. Monkey knows what's up. Yeah, punch him, 1-2 punch, throw the apples. And he'd be like, ah! Oh. Oh. Dude, I'm up here.
You gotta pull Indiana Jones and just shoot him when he does that. I think it's one of those ones you have to wait until he swings.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it's not... See, you got this goddamn thing up here that's in the way, so you have to... There you go. We're gonna die.
No, yeah.
Is there Can we do anything else?
Nah, it's just throwing apples.
I hate this game.
Don't you want to know what stage comes next?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Dude! Oh, man. All of our progress into Apple Thief Simulator 2010.
I mean, how much more is there to discover about this game? I want to say I'm disappointed that it's not as good as I remember, but I almost don't care. Because, A, I'm still fairly certain that this isn't the system I played it on, and it's not even really the same game. I could be completely wrong. I mean, if you consider when we would have played this, it would have been like, what, 95,
At least 10
94?
years ago?
At least 10, are you kidding me? It could be easily 20.
Yeah, I really don't remember when Aladdin came out. Oh, right. The spinny thing.
Oh, I didn't realize you could just hide up there. Can he even hit you when you're on top of that barrel?
Alright, you know what?
The rapist wins.
The rapist wins!
And that's the lesson here, I think, is that if you fight a rapist, he will win. And I think that's a good takeaway.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I think another good takeaway is don't play this game.
Yeah, I think I can
Equally
give
good.
Solid don't play.
Don't play and don't fight a rapist. Two solid lessons being taught here in Aladdin. And I'm happy with that.